So someone said, Vinny, did you compensate the pigeons for their work in this video? And the answer is yes, they ate all of the seed on the plexiglass. So hi. Yeah, that's a new song of ours, and that'll be on an upcoming album soon. I wanted to actually tell you that I'm going to put together a video at some point because I have footage of what that looked like from the outside, and I'm going to tell you that was a nightmare to get that footage. I had the idea, and I kind of wanted it to be a thing where, like, when you first watch the video, you don't know what you're looking at for a minute because it's just like, what is all that? It looks like Obscured by Clouds by Pink Floyd, the cover. And then within 30 seconds, you're like, wait a minute, what? And then, oh, pigeons. It was, I would say, a good 4 failed attempts until a friend of mine helped me by building a thing that's crazy. I'll show you at some point, but I have footage. I have like crows knocking shit over. I have like pigeons breaking my first device that I built. I had crows scare the pigeons away the first couple times. It was really I thought you were laying down on the grass. No. No. That would have been a very bad idea. And I'm going to tell you, they didn't shit on the plexiglass once. So yes, they were compensated, and I gave them extra seed at the end. They were very, very good. They weren't union, but they were pretty cool. They went mental. I mean, the first, without going into the full story, the first, when the device was fully completed and in its final form, I threw some seed, and they were like hesitant. They didn't really want to touch it. They kind of, and you see the footage. It's like kind of them, kind of like maybe one or two. And then once one or two start pecking, then the third, and then the fourth, and then like 10 more fly over, and then like another 10, and then like another 10. And eventually it was a fucking bloodbath. It was just like free for all. And then there were a bunch of pigeons that couldn't get in because it's a small thing. It wasn't like a huge thing. It's actually bigger than you'd think to get the the camera in there. But and that was a DJI GoPro, not like a GoPro, but it's like a Osmo 3. That camera. The one thing I regret, there's a couple things, but one was the autofocus, but I think it kind of worked out. And then the other one was you could sometimes see the reflection of the camera, but it doesn't really matter. It was fun. It worked out. It was low budget, and I think I want to do more goofy shit like that. I think it's just fun. So I will show the footage, and you can hear the pigeons pecking and eating at some point. I'm gonna make a little video, like a making of. It was fun. Who is the masked guitarist? No one will ever know. But hey, thanks for waiting. We will continue the stream in just a second. I wanted to show you one thing, though. This is the Rhoda the Hutt Halloween costume. I just had no other place to talk about this. And I just wanted to show you that this is peak physical form. This was revealed. I think this is, I don't know if this is official, but it's pretty great. I love the human hands coming out of the armpits. That's a nice touch. What a wildly impractical suit this is. This is horrible to be inside, I'm imagining. And it actually reminds me, he reminds me a lot of his father, despite him being his own man. But he looks like his father from the special edition of A New Hope, like the first one, the one that was released in the theater in 97. Let's see. Yeah, the one in the middle. There's a very strong resemblance to this guy. Beautiful. I'm surprised that movie did well enough to even get a Halloween costume out of it. That's kind of crazy to me. All right, we'll continue the stream now, chat. I have to thank you again for being here. It's really appreciated. And I will let you know that next is Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, which was a punishment. Well, I'll tell you about it in a minute.